Tonight, these four people need to compete for the prizes of a lifetime on The Price is Right, presented by New Imperial, the taste-tested margarine that has the sweet, natural taste of the 70-cent spread. And now your host on The Price is Right, and here he is, Bill Collins.
Hello. Welcome back. Thank you. Thank you. I would like to take this opportunity to welcome all of our listeners, including Bullets Durgan. Bullets, nice to have you watching us tonight. I want to welcome you to The Price is Right. Tell you tonight is the night when we're going to select the winner of our diamond sweepstakes that we've been showing you. Now, whoever the winner is wins the diamond ring and will be flown to New York to be a contestant on the program. So don't go away. You'll see, see the whole thing happen a little later. Right now, let's do what we always do, go meet the nice people. Here is our returning champion, Mr. Robert Benson, a chemical operator from right here in New York. He won it last week with, watch this total, $20,005 worth of merchandise. Welcome back. That's great. You know, I am not absolutely sure. Well, I'm sure one thing, Bob, this is the highest total we've had for some time. That was for one night's work. That was a real good night's work. Where do you work, by the way, Bob?
Well, I'm unemployed now, Bill.
You mean after you won all this stuff, you quit, or
no?
What?
My plan is moved to Connecticut.
I see.
They couldn't go to Florida.
If you're bad sport. If you're unemployed, you really did all right. Now let's go along here and say hello to Mrs. Bonnie Stallings, a housewife and student from Lexington, North Carolina. Where do you study, Bonnie?
Bill, I guess you'd say I'm a part-time student. I'm going to High Point College and taking a few correspondence courses, doing it rather piecemeal because I want to be at home with my little ones until they get in school.
Well,
and then one of these days I'm going to teach.
Well, I admire you, and I admire the hard work you're doing, and I hope you make, I'm sure you will. Here next to you is Mr. Walter King, Jr., a painter from Southampton, Pennsylvania. What kind of painter, Walter?
Well, my father and I, Bill, are institutional, residential, and commercial painters in Philadelphia. We do brush spray and every sort of painting you can imagine.
All right, we might find something to touch up here for you tonight. Here's Miss Jean Prince. Hey, look at that, King and Prince, in that order. Looks more like a princess to me. Miss Jean Prince, a housewife from Columbia, Tennessee. What's your husband do, Jean?
Oh, Bill, I hate to tell you because I lose more friends that way, but he's an investigator for the Internal Revenue Department.
I'm not going to say a word. I'll tell you what. Before we start our game tonight, I would like to give each of you, tax-free, a wonderful gift from Lever Brothers, a full year's supply of dough. Oh, darn it, Arlene, duh. All right, let's us play The Price is Right. You bid for the merchandise, go as high as you like, and stop wherever you like. Goes the one who bids the highest without going over. Big winner comes back again next week, takes on 3 new challenges. Okay? They're the rules, all right. Now, if you watch the draperies to your immediate left, here is our first out. Listen to that. Going up for bids. What we got, Don?
A new car. The new Falcon Futura by Ford. A luxury compact design equipped with narrow-band white sidewall tires, standard Falcon 6 engine, and standard 3-speed manual transmission. The luxurious interior is equipped with a padded dashboard and sun visor and is newly styled with 2 separate front seats, individually contoured, and a console between. They both fold forward for easy access to the rear seat, which comfortably seats 3. This brand new Falcon Futura by Ford will be your new car if the price is right. Price Authority, Ford Motor Company, Dearborn, Michigan. Bill?
That is a good-looking automobile, Don. Incidentally, may I remind you that you're bidding for the Falcon Futura by Ford at its FOB delivered price, Detroit, Michigan. Now, we start, as usual, with number 1, Mr. Benson. Minimums are $100. It does not refer to the first bid. You can do anything you want. Or
I don't know what.
Well, last week you sure knew what. $20,000 worth.
I'll start with 800.
All right, Miss Stallings. Now the $100 minimums come in, unless you want to underbid.
1,000, Bill.
All right, Mr. King.
1,100.
Mrs. Prince.
Ooh, I would be the star of the carpool set with that. I think I'll bid $1,200.
I like that. All right, Mr. Benson, your 8 top is 12.
I'll say 13.
13 to Miss Stalings.
15.
15 to Mr. King.
17.
17 to the star of the carpool
18.
set. 18, she says, and we're back to Mr. Benson at 13.
I'll bid 19.
19?
19.
Thank you, Miss Stallings. Your
21.
Mr. King, 20. All right, now, Mr. King, let me explain. We start our final round. You're 17. Top is 21. This would be your last bid. Make up your own mind.
25, Bill.
Thank you, sir. Miss Prince, you're 18. Final bid for you.
25.50, Bill.
We have $100.
Oh, 2600.
Okay, Mr. Benson, you're 19. Top 26, your last bid. Make up your own mind.
I'll freeze, Bill.
Miss Stalings, you're 21. Top 26. Final bid
I'll
again.
freeze.
It's over right there. All right, let's see what we have. Here are the bids from left to right. $1,900, $2,100, $2,500, and Mrs. Prince is high with $2,600. Promising faithfully that she will declare it if she wins it. While I open the envelope to come up with the actual retail price. The actual retail price, $2,220.20. Mrs. Stalings. Yep, a future teacher, we hope. It is yours. There you are. You can use that to go back and forth to school, can you not? Well, congratulations. Right now, I'll remind you that we'll have another terrific prize in just a minute. Watch the draperies again to your left, and here's our next one going up for bids. What do we have, Donald?
A bedroom set. A beautiful grouping from the Crystal Palace collection of hickory furniture in a subtle blend of 19th century elegance and modern functionalism. There's a full-size standing floor mirror, a large triple dresser with its own mirror above, and an unusually styled double bed with ladder design head and footboards with rope swags. The bed is flanked by 2 nightstands, and the impressive man's chest is a cupboard design with matching arch motif. A charming roll-top desk and chair complete the grouping of 9 pieces with warm cherry finish, accented by zebra wood, brass hardware, and silk tasseled keys. All yours, if the price is right. Price Authority, Hickory Manufacturing Company, Hickory, North Carolina.
Don, you come up with the longest explanations of late. Thank you, ladies. That was Lillian and June. 9 pieces in all, none of the decorations. We start this time with Miss Stalings, our winner thus far. Minimums again, 100.
Bill, that would be wonderful to have, particularly since it was made in North Carolina.
Well, I never looked at it that way, but it's a good reason.
$300.
To Mr. King.
Oh, 500, Bill.
Camelot. To Miss Prince, to you.
$550.
$100 minimums, Miss Prince.
$600.
Remember, you tried to get away with that on us last time. Mr. Benson, it's $600 to you.
Bill, that would furnish my home partly.
Sure would do it. That's right, you won one, didn't you?
700.
700 to Miss Stalings, who's at 3.
Oh, 900.
9 to
Bill.
Mr. King, who's at 5.
1,100.
11 to Mrs. Prince, who's at 6.
I'll freeze.
Okay, 1 out, 3 in. You're 7 tops 11, Miss Benson.
I'll say 1,200.
Miss Stalings, you're 9.
13, Bill.
Mr. King is 11.
I'll freeze, Bill.
2 out, 2 in. Well, Mr. Benson, there are 2 of you. You're 12, and the other party, Mrs. Stallings by name, is 13.
I'll say 14, Bill.
Miss Stallings, you want to go on with this? You may.
I believe I'll freeze, Bill.
Well, it's all over, and Mr. Benson is high bidder. So let's run them down. Beginning with the champion, 1,400. Then in order, 1,300, 1,100. Mrs. Prince stopped way back there at 6, hoping everyone else would go over. They might have, I don't know. Let's get into the envelope for the actual retail price. And the actual retail price is $1,841. Mr. Benson, you did it again. Oh, you like that. There you are. Congratulations to you. Isn't that nice? You have a bonus.
Where is it? Not the car.
Mr. Benson? No, you're not going to see anything by looking at... Hey, Mr. Benson, hello there. You're not going to see anything by looking over there. That's something else. That's a show, actually, that's going to be done later. That beautiful bedroom is designed for pleasant dreams. You probably know that. I want you to listen very carefully because we're going to give you a chance, as your bonus, to do a little dreaming right now. If you were able to spend the summer, by that I mean the months will start July and August. If you were able to spend July and August in any way you wished, describe for us how you would do it.
How I would like to spend the 2 months?
2 months, July and August.
I'd like to spend the 2 months, July and August, in the Orient.
In the Orient. Now, let me get that straight now. That's not in Europe.
Japan.
Japan? Any other countries in the Orient that particularly fascinate you?
Either Japan or China.
Either Japan or
That's
China?
the only
Or
two I know in the Orient.
even both, actually, if you have 2 months.
Yes.
How about Thailand? Is that in the Orient? I think it is, isn't it?
I wouldn't know.
Doesn't intrigue you. Do you, you are married, aren't you?
Yes.
How long?
14 days, I think.
That sure knocks out my next question, which I'll go right over here. Your wife going to be able to get free if you were able to do any traveling in July and August?
Oh, definitely.
You're out of work, you said, didn't you?
Yes.
You don't have any problem there.
No, not at the
No
moment.
kids to worry about.
No.
Lock up the house and go, can't you?
The landlord will lock it up.
Well, let him, because you have just described your bonus. We are going to send you and your wife on a 2-month trip for the entire months of July and August to the Orient. You named your own bonus. Congratulations from The Price is Right. Okay?
2 months.
You got it. I'll even go a little further and say that we were even prepared had you had children, or put it this way, had someone else want. We were prepared, had any of the folks with children want, to take care of the kids with babysitters, nurses, or if you want to take them along, you could take them along.
Oh.
But unfortunately, or rather, fortunately, you have no children, Mr. Benson, so we didn't get a chance to take it. So, our bids are instantaneously recorded on our tote machines furnished by the American Totalizator Company, a division of Universal Control, Incorporated. Now, next week, we're going to start a very exciting sweepstakes. We're going to offer 2 brand new cars next week, plus, of course, the chance for you to become a contestant on The Price is Right. So be sure to be with us then. But right now, let's get to the business at hand, which is choosing our present sweepstakes winner. That's for the diamond ring we showed you for the last 3 weeks. Right over there in those bins are the postcards. They've been separated according to the population of each state. Now, in front of you, Mrs. Prince, is a bowl. Close your eyes or don't look. Reach in, mix them up, and pull out a state. Will you do that, please, Miss Prince? Wife of the Internal Revenue investigator. And we'll pull out a state of and tell us what it is.
Delaware.
Delaware. Pass the bowl to Mr. King. Tony is getting a card out of the Delaware state. She'll bring it up, bring it over, and put it on the number 1 spot. Pull out a state and announce it, Mr. King, sir, please. The state of
Michigan.
Michigan. Push the bowl along to Miss Stalings, if you will. Meantime, there's the Michigan card coming out. Get a good one, Miss Stalings. Announce it, if you would.
Kentucky.
Kentucky. Take the bowl, Mr. Benson, while we get a Kentucky card, if you will. There's Junie getting Kentucky. And in we go. You have the state of
Missouri.
Missouri, and I got one more to go here. I'm going to pick something new if it's the last thing I ever do. I have the state of South Carolina. Get yourself get one out of the South Carolina bowl, bring it over, and put it on the board there. The first card selected that has the exact price, of course, wins the ring, and that person becomes a contestant on next Wednesday's program. Now, if none of the 5 cards have the exact price, then the first one that comes closest without going over the price will be the winner. Now, get ready. Right here up top, right there, is the actual price of the Johnston Jewelers diamond ring, which is $10,250, no pennies. John, would you bring your camera in here closer, please, so we can get a good look at all the cards. Now let's do what we always do and check them down. Number 1. Mrs. John P. Welch of Wilmington, Delaware, says $4,327. She is considerably under. Number 2, A.N. Barrels, I believe, Detroit, Michigan, $9,975. That's pretty close. Number 3, Mrs. June Nalpoli, I believe, Ludlow, Kentucky, says $10,035 even. That's even closer. Let's go down to number 4. J. Halbert Gibson, Springfield, Missouri, $8,500. That's out of it. Mrs. Margaret Puckett of Columbia, South Carolina, $3,415. That's way under it. So the winner is number 3, Mrs. June, I think it's Walpole, 241 Elm Street, Ludlow, Kentucky. Congratulations to you. $10,035. You, Miss Walpole, are the winner of the Diamond Sweepstakes. The ring is yours, and we're going to get in touch with you, make arrangements for your trip to New York. For all the rest of you folks who saw your cards and heard your name mentioned, for each of you, we have something too. An exciting Admiral black and white television set. It's the Claremont Ultra Slim console model in walnut finish. Has a big 23-inch screen and convenient front controls. There you are. That was fun. We thank all of you ever so much for being patient. We have 2 winners so far and 2 who haven't won, so you two have to get busy and work extra hard. Are everybody ready? Watch the turntable where the cards used to be. Something else is coming up. Don, what's going up for bid?
An antique white piano. A beautiful console by Sommer, finished in antique white and gold, and designed in authentic French provincial styling with a matching bench. It features 96% grand piano string distribution for brilliance and depth of tone, and carries Sommer's full 12-year guarantee on parts and workmanship in normal use. This elegant antique white piano will be yours if you make the best bid. Price Authority, Sommer and Company Incorporated, New York.
Thank you, Dave Carey. They just don't make musicians like that in Pittsburgh anymore. There's going to be, thank you, Dave, 1 bid. Everybody, because I took so much time, everybody only gets 1 shot. We start with number 3. Mr. King, I will give you a little more thinking time than I will the others, because the idea is for all of you to be thinking. Try to come as close as you can, sir, without going over. 1 bid and 1 bid only. All righty.
1,450.
Mrs. Prince, you may go over that or under it. You get only 1 chance. 1450 is the only number you can use.
1,000.
Yeah.
$1,000.
Even 1,000. Mr. Benson, we have 1,000. We have 1450. Only 1 bid.
I'll say 1,100.
Mrs. Stalings, we have 1,000, 1,100, and 1450. You can go anywhere.
I would start taking lessons if I won that.
All right.
1,000 off 250.
All right, it's over. Here are the bids. From left to right on a 1 bid item, $1,100, $1,250. $1,450 is high and $1,000 is low. Here's your Sommer piano directly behind me, and in here is the actual retail price, which I will cleverly extract. Announcement. Somebody here has it right on the nose. The actual retail price, $1,450. Mr. Benson, you're welcome. Congratulations, you have a bonus. Well, the bonuses have been pretty good tonight. You have to admit that, Mr. King.
Oh, boy.
Now, I think now that you own a piano, Miss Staling said if she won it, she'd take lessons. Would you take lessons if you won it?
Sure would.
All right, I'm going to start right now. I'm going to give you your very first lesson. It actually has to do with theory. Very first thing you have to learn about a piano. There are 7 basic keys. The first one, as the scale begins, is A, which means your bonus is an apple. There you are. Isn't that lovely? Now, the second key, as you know, is B. Now, you notice we're sort of following along. B gives you a bar. That's it. A very attractive willow and reed canopy bar, which takes care of B. Now, let's digress for a moment. What do you think, Mr. King? Mr. King, what do you think we would give you for C? I mean, knowing what great sports we are here and all that.
A Cadillac.
Cadillac. He couldn't just say car and get us off the hook, could he? Cadillac. Well, actually, for C, we have for you a chicken. Bring that chicken out there. Yeah. Now, let's get to D. Don't give up hope yet. Let's get to D. We have, sir, for you, for D, this drum. Bring me on that drum. And Gary Moore will teach you how to play it. Now, you have the drum, which is for D. For E, we have for you Encyclopedia. There's a complete 24-volume set of the Encyclopedia Britannica. Now, you're going to like this, Mr. King, because the next key is the key of F, and that stands for something I know you're going to love, fur. There it is. A beautiful sheared beaver coat by Schiaparelli. And the 7th key, sir, is G, which stands for grand, and grand means for you $1,001 bill. Here they are. Congratulations. Pass that on over there to him, if you will. Take it. Mr. King, start pulling them because they're yours. Pull them in. Pull them in because they're yours. If you don't get them in there. Hey, that was fun. I never saw anyone in my life handle money that loosely. Well, we're not down yet. Watch the draperies over there to your left. Here is our final item going up for bids on tonight's Price is Right.
A speedboat. The exciting 1961 Chris Craft Continental, a 21-foot sports boat constructed with Philippine mahogany hull and decks. It's equipped with twin Spartan horns, a remote-controlled searchlight, and the sleek design includes a glare-proof wraparound windshield, a landau top with gull-wing hatches, and a luxurious interior with textured vinyl cockpit paneling, and a Chris Craft 185-horsepower V8 engine capable of speeds up to 42 miles per hour. This elegant sports boat accommodates 8 passengers and will be yours if the price is right. Price authority, Chris Craft Corporation, Pompano Beach, Florida.
Hey, friends, we're going to have to run. There's the boat. Miss Prince, will you give us an opening of $4,000, please?
6,000.
Wow! You went all the way up to 6 as a start. All right, I asked for 4, which was a minimum. No, I asked that as a minimum. You are perfectly free to open at 6 if you like. Mr. Benson, we now come down to the minimum figures. They are $100. However, if for any reason on your first time around you want to underbid, you may. But that's only first time. So, Mr. Benson, what's your choice?
6,100.
Miss Stallings? Get that right yet?
Stallings.
Okay. 61 is to you.
65.
Mr. King, who did pretty well last time, he has money in his pocket.
66, Bill.
You can well afford it. 66 to Mrs. Prince, who began the bidding.
67.
Prince says 67. Mr. Benson, you are at 61.
68.
6,800. Miss Stallings is 6,500.
Oh, no. 7,000, Bill.
Even 7. Upping it 2 to Mr. King, who is at 66.
72.
7,002. Miss Prince, I must say sentimentally you are the favorite now because you're the only one who hasn't won, aren't you?
Need to.
Work hard. It's 72.
74.
Okay, Mr. Benson, you're 68.
75.
Miss Stallings is 7.
Oh, 76, Bill.
Mr. King is 7,002.
I freeze.
Okay, now 1 is out, 3 are left. Use your own judgment now. Mrs. Prince, you are 7,400. Top is $7,600.
77.
7,7. That sounds lucky. Mr. Benson, you're 7,5 in hundreds.
7,8.
Mr. Stallings, you're 7,6.
Mrs. Stallings.
Awful. I really need glasses, don't I? With trifocals.
Oh, let's see. What to do?
All right. 5 seconds.
I think
7
I'll
minutes
freeze, Bill.
You're out. Okay, now, we have 1 man and 1 lady left. Mrs. Prince, you're 7,700. Mr. Benson is 78. Everyone else is gone.
7,900.
Final bid. Mr. Benson, you're 78. Top 79. Your last bid. 1 bid after.
I'll say 9,000.
Mrs. Prince, you're 79. Top is now 9,000. And this is the final bid of the game.
9,100.
9,100, you go on, and that ends at $9,100 ends the bid. Let's take a look. 9,000, then we have 76, then we have 7,200, then we have a high of $9,100 for Mrs. Prince, and there we have a boat. And is that not, as a boating devotee, that is a beauty. As a boating beauty, that is a devotee. Actual retail price. $7,510.50. Mr. King took him 2 in a row. Congratulations. 75-10. Pass that along to Mr. King. We'll have the final scores, the name of the big winner as soon as the tabulation is over. Time for the final accounting. Don, what do you have over there?
Mr. Benson has won the bedroom and the vacation for a total of $5,341. Mrs. Stallings has won the car for a total of $2,220. Mr. King has won the piano with the bench, the apple, the bar, the chicken, the drum, the encyclopedia, the fur, the grand, and the sports boat for a total of $13,087. And Mrs. Prince, we're sorry that you didn't win anything, but we have for you over to your left a beautiful 7-piece tea and coffee service in the elegant silver plate from the collection of Michael C. Pino, Fifth Avenue. Congratulations. Bill Cullen, name them, please.
$13,087. Mr. Walter King, Jr., painter from Southampton, Pennsylvania. Congratulations. Thanks, Mr. Benson. Mrs. Stallings, Mrs. Prince, it's been our pleasure. Next week, we'll have a brand new sweepstakes with a chance for you to become a contestant when The Price is Right will again be brought to you by Lever Brothers. Oh, we'll see you then, or for that matter, tomorrow morning on the daytime Price is Right. Thank you ever so much, and good night, everybody.
The Price is Right has been brought to you by the newest dishwashing liquid that gives the longest lasting suds you've ever seen. New Pink Liquid Swan. Lever Brothers unconditionally guarantee satisfaction or your money back. The Price is Right is a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production. Don Pardo speaking. This program has been pre-recorded.
Hi, this is Terry Como. Music, comedy, variety, and guest stars. That's our recipe for tonight's Kraft Music Hall Colorcast. Next on NBC. Then stay tuned for Peter Lind Hayes and Mary Healy as Peter Loves Mary. Tonight, over most of these NBC stations.